So here we go again with another set of Team of the Week predictions. Team of the Week 23 is of course coming up on Wednesday, and it's looking like a bit of a mixed Team of the Week, to be honest. As per usual, one or two decent looking players could headline, but for the most part it's just not looking like an amazing one. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what EA come up with on Wednesday. As per usual, if you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be great, and be sure to be active in the comments too. Let me know who you think will get an inform in the upcoming Team of the Week. This video and this whole series is of course sponsored by OneFootball, and I was actually using the app myself while making this video. I was using it to follow the Chelsea-Man United game. This is of course just one of the many uses for the app. You can set up alerts for games as well, which is pretty cool. If you want to give the app a go for yourself, there's a link to download it in the description. It is of course free to download and to use, so you've pretty much got nothing to lose. You may as well give it a go. And like I said, there's plenty of features on the app, so I'm sure you'll find something that you do indeed like. Okay, so for the goalkeepers this week, I have actually gone for Neuer, and I've also gone for someone called Nordfeldt. Now, Neuer conceded in his game, and Bayern Munich won 4-1 against Cologne, and in this fixture, Neuer made 4 saves. Now, also in this game, there are a bunch of attacking options that EA could go with from this match. Instead of Neuer, they could go with Gnabry, for instance, who scored twice. They could go with Muller, who got 2 assists. They could go with other players as well. But the reason I've gone for Neuer is because he was given a 1.5 match rating from Kicker, the German publication, and I think EA might go with that. Also, I didn't think there were too many goalkeeper standouts this week, so I feel like this is a possible option. The other goalkeeper I've gone for, I'm a bit more confident in because wait till you hear this. He made 13 saves, so it would be really harsh for Nordfeldt not to get into the upcoming Team of the Week. He made 13 saves and kept a clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Alanyaspor. Now it's time to talk about some defenders, and gotta be honest, I'm not particularly confident with any of my defensive picks this week. There are not too many standouts that were defenders, so it will be interesting to see what EA go with when Team of the Week does arrive on Wednesday. The first player we have is Sergio Roberto. I've gone for him because he got the match-winning goal in Barcelona's 2-1 win against Getafe. So obviously he didn't keep a clean sheet, and that is why I'm a bit unsure about this one, but it's certainly a possibility. Next to him is Nicolas Tagliafico. He got himself an assist and a clean sheet in Ajax's 3-0 win. Now, the reason I'm not super confident in this one is because the team he was playing against are currently bottom of the league, so that really doesn't help his cause, but hopefully it still happens nonetheless, because it'd be a really nice boost for this guy's headliner's card. And the reason is the fact that he's got a headliner's card, is another reason why I'm thinking EA might go for it, because obviously they do like to include one-to-watch cards and headliners cards in Team of the Week. The other defensive option I've gone for on this slide is RB Leipzig's Mukiele, who was probably a bit unfortunate not to feature in the latest Future Stars promo, since he is only 22. He got himself a goal in a 3-0 win for Leipzig, and also recorded a clean sheet in a right wing-back role. Harry Maguire got himself a goal in Manchester United's away win against Chelsea. With this being a pretty big game in the race for the top 4, I feel like it will produce an inform, and with this guy getting himself a goal and recording a clean sheet, I feel like there's a good chance it will indeed happen. Of course, there is another option from this game as well, and that is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who got the assist and got a clean sheet as well for the first goal in the match. Grimsby Town forward Vernon got himself a hat-trick in a 3-2 win against Colchester. This game was actually played on Tuesday, so that could go against him, but hopefully EA don't miss out on this one. The third player on this page is actually another headliner item. It's Gerard Moreno. He got himself a goal and an assist in a win for Villarreal, and once again, with him being a headliner's card, I feel like that'll just make the choice a bit easier for EA to include him. Now it's time to talk about some midfielders. I get the feeling that Borussia Dortmund will pick up an inform this week. They beat Eintracht Frankfurt 4-0. In this fixture, goals were scored by Guerreiro, Haaland, Sancho and Piszczek, so plenty of candidates to come from this game. But the standout for me is Guerreiro, and the reason for that is because of his rating from Kicker. So yeah, we're going to go for that one. In the middle of the slide, we have another player from the Bundesliga. We have Neuhaus. I hope I've got his name right. He got himself a goal in his side's win against Fortuna Dusseldorf. Now, also in this match, Lars Stindl scored twice, and Marcus Thuram also had a really good game. But once again, I've gone with Neuhaus over them two because of his rating from kicker. So, yeah, I'm leaning heavily on the German publication for my predictions this week. Hopefully, that does indeed pay off. Bartolomei got himself a hat-trick in a 3-1 win. It was a hat-trick of assists, but nonetheless, 3 goal setups is pretty impressive, and he should get onto the reserves of the upcoming Team of the Week. Feyenoord's Berghaus got himself 2 goals and a assist in a 4-3 win. And then on the end, we have AS Monaco's midfielder Golovin, who got himself an assist in a 1-0 win. Now, in that particular game, there actually are a couple of standout performers. One of them is the right-back Aguilar, who played really well and got a clean sheet. And there's also Kamil Glick, who put in a good performance too, and he also made the L'Equipe Team of the Week. So, yeah, one of them 3 players I feel like could get an inform this week, but I'm going to go for the Russian midfielder. The next card is pretty exciting. We have a potential boost for a one-to-watch card, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with his price this week, especially with the one-to-watch SBC being out right now. But we'll discuss Pepe in a moment. Let's first chat about HAMDALLAH, who on Thursday got himself a hat-trick in a 4-2 win. Now, one of the goals he scored was a penalty, but with the lack of hat-tricks in the past week, I don't feel like that'll matter too much, so I think he will pick up another special item this week, and he'll probably have some pretty insane shooting stats on that card as well. Okay, now it's time to talk about Nicolas Pepe. He got himself a goal and 2 assists in Arsenal's 4-0 win against Newcastle, so I feel like he's got a very, very good chance of getting an inform this week, especially since there weren't too many Premier League teams in action over the past week due to the quote-unquote winter break. Another option from that match is Saka, who actually got man of the match in that fixture, but I feel like with him being a silver in Ultimate Team, EA won't go for him and they'll go for Pepe instead, which is good news for one-to-watch Pepe owners. And if you don't have a one-to-watch Pepe already, right now his price is actually a bit lower than normal because obviously the one-to-watch SBC is out. Anyway, it's time to finally move on to Korokone, who got himself a hat-trick in a 4-1 win against Zurich. So he should be guaranteed a spot in the upcoming Team of the Week. Now, if he actually doesn't feature, I wouldn't be surprised to see Stevanovic, who got a hat-trick of assists in that very game. On the penultimate page, we have an interesting mix of items, I guess. We've got MILINKOVIC-SAVIC up first, who got himself a goal in a win for Lazio against Inter Milan. Now, I think this game will produce an inform. I'm just not 100% sure it will be MILINKOVIC-SAVIC or not. I think the game will produce an inform because it was a very important match in terms of the Serie A right now, and it was obviously a battle between 2 of the top 3 sides in that division right now. So, like I said, I do think an inform will come from that match, and with MILINKOVIC-SAVIC getting a goal in that fixture, I feel like he is one of the leading candidates. Sousa, obviously, is at Sevilla now, and he may get an inform this week. He got himself a goal and a assist in a draw versus Espanyol. Now, with the game ending in a draw, obviously that means it's a bit less likely, but the guy put in a very good performance and got good match ratings across the board, so that's why I've opted to still include him despite the match's result. Finally, we have a player from the Ligue 1 on the end. Germain got himself a goal and a assist in a win for Marseille, so maybe he could get into the upcoming Team of the Week. I'm sure it wouldn't be a particular card that it's very much sought after, but I'm sure nonetheless it'll appear in a bunch of people's red picks on Thursday. On the final page this week, we have one really good looking card which we will discuss momentarily. First, we have Wolfsburg's WEGHORST to discuss. He got a hat-trick in a 3-2 win against Hoffenheim. Now, 2 of his goals were penalties, which makes me think, will EA overlook it? But then, on the flip side, he got the Bundesliga Player of the Week, so he won't be ignored. So, yeah, we're probably going to see him in the upcoming Team of the Week. Carlos Tevez got 2 goals and a assist in a win for his side. It was a 4-0 win, so he's got a good shot at making the Team of the Week. And then on the end, we have Tottenham's Son, who got 2 goals in a 3-2 win against Aston Villa. Now, in this game, he actually missed a penalty, and he actually scored off the rebound from the penalty save. So his first goal was a tap-in, and then his second goal was the match-winning goal, which was a huge error by the Aston Villa defender, and then Son just pretty much ran up the remainder of the field and put the ball past the goalkeeper. Nonetheless, 2 goals could be enough to see him feature in the upcoming Team of the Week, but if I'm being truly honest, I'm not super confident in that one happening, but there's definitely a good chance, and to be honest, I hope it does happen, because that's a really good looking item, and I get the feeling it would be very expensive. In the comments below, how much do you guys think a 90 rated Inform Heung-min Son striker card would be? So guys, those are my predictions for the upcoming Team of the Week. Let me know your thoughts on them in the comment section down below. If you could leave a like rating on the video, that'd be very much appreciated as always. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.